Hey guys, Paul Morrow here again, doing a big news recap for Wednesday, 16 July. Here we go. So, first of all, DOJ has captured Ben Song. He was the fugitive that was involved. Looks like he might even have been the ringleader of this crew that shot at ICE agents, shot at the ICE facility, shot a cop. He got hit in the neck. Thank God he's going to be all right. Looks like we're up to about 14 arrests in this anti-ICE operation that went on. And this is what DOJ should be doing, all right? Rolling these guys up organizationally. Dump all their phones, look at the comms, dump their computers, look on Signal and Telegram, the apps that they use. Connect them together. Bring big, heavy leverage, conspiracy cases that will get you a couple of dozen years in jail. Maybe you can flip people with that kind of leverage, but then connect these guys to other similar cells operating in other areas of the country. This stuff is nationwide. They are all thinly connected, in some cases very concretely connected, and they're all connected through funding. They're all getting money from these NGOs funded by these idiots in Hollywood and other lefties who have more money than they know what to do with, including some really malevolent elements from overseas. This guy in Shanghai that we've talked about, Singham, some of the other Iranian money that's reportedly coming in. I wouldn't be surprised at anything. I'd follow the money to figure out who's funding this stuff, because to me, this is an attack on the homeland. More power to DOJ for doing this. This is the stuff that the Biden administration wouldn't touch. Let's move on. We have, in addition, the fact that today Donald Trump moved fentanyl to scheduling as a Schedule 1 narcotic at the federal level. I can't believe it wasn't already, but here's the thing. Here's the federal law I would like to see. Fentanyl is inimical. It's a menace to the drug-taking population, for lack of a better term, because it's generally not an overdose that you die of. You're poisoned by fentanyl because it's added to other drugs. People think they're snorting cocaine. There's a few grains of fentanyl, and it kills them. To me, that is at the very least, a sort of a negligent murder charge. I'd like to see a federal law that if you are trafficking in narcotics, somebody dies because they're poisoned with fentanyl, you could trace it back to either the dealer or the person that cuts it with the fentanyl, which may be a step above that dealer. Charge them. Come up with write a negligent murder charge, which a lot of states have, and bring it federally and put these assholes in jail, because fentanyl is a killer and we got to crack down on it. More power to Donald Trump for doing that. We have in New York, big news, a civil RICO case. That means an organization was corrupted and a plaintiff brought the case in civil courts, not criminal. Why does it matter? Because in this case, the enterprise that was corrupted, the organization, is the NYPD, is the allegation. And who brought it? The former police commissioner of the NYPD. And essentially the allegation is that Eric Adams and the heads of the NYPD were all using the NYPD as a corrupt organization to essentially enrich themselves, promote their friends, and stuff like that. Problem here is that this is the second such case in the last 2 weeks that have been brought. The last one wasn't a RICO, but it's a similar case brought by 4 NYPD chiefs, now retired. You have some heavy hitters bringing civil cases against Eric Adams in the city, alleging pretty much the same stuff, that the NYPD was being run as a little bit of a clubhouse, a corrupt organization to enrich and enhance the lives of a very significant crew, a very discreet crew of people who controlled everything for their own benefit and the benefit of their buddies. Now, I don't know where all this is going to go, but I do know this. This is the worst timing for Eric Adams you could imagine. He's in a tight race with Cuomo, with Mamdani, even with Sliwa, the Republican. The race for mayor here, nobody wants Mamdani except the 40% of useful idiots that are going to vote for him. And you know what? Adams does not need a set of civil discovery documents coming out, emails, texts, etc., from this case. Look for him to try to settle it. But even that's a bad optic, because I think the plaintiffs knew what they were doing. The timing is right for them. It's extra leverage against Adams to settle this case. And the allegations are ugly, man. And, I don't know where it's going to go, but it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. 2 more quick things. Check out Alan Dershowitz's Substack today. He essentially says that the Epstein case is a nothing burger, and he does have insight. He was Epstein's lawyer for a while, but then he was also named and he's sued. He has a lot of insight, and he just says it's like Al Capone's vault. You open it up, it's going to be nothing there. It's very interesting. It's up on Substack. And lastly, join me with Trace Gallagher about 2 hours from now to talk about this horrible burglary murder by Esquel in California, Encino, while Gavin Newsom jets around the world. I'm Paul Morrow for the Ops Desk.